Yeah, I thought I'd do another update. Like I said, I was committing to updating more, just to communicate and for me to get comfortable with being on camera and talk about the stuff that I'm been doing, involved in, thinking about. Um, yeah, so let's see. I don't know. This is a hard one to kind of talk about, um, but it's not. Uh, Friday, I was on the subway train and here in Los Angeles, and as it entered the station, it stopped suddenly, like almost right before it was time for it to dock and we could get off. And then I looked out, and there's a few people waiting, to get on, and I made a joke, thinking like it's no big deal. And then I started seeing people, like look terrified and run away. Um, and then I found out that a man had taken his life. He jumped in front of the train, and it's yeah, that energy of that was really hard to let go of being in it. I'm very thankful I didn't see it, but I was on the train, and I couldn't help but notice, like I was just really thinking about it, that both the man that chose to do that was a man, and the driver was also a man. You know, um, and he was clearly traumatized. He was clearly affected. I can only imagine what it was like for him. Uh, and it's just another reminder for me to keep doing what I'm doing, um, to really make a stand to help men. That is what I feel passionate about. Um, I know for me, I was in a lot of uh, psychological pain for a long time. Uh, and so I have great empathy. Now, what does this all have to do with Tantra, right? Now that I've talked about that, is, or, Neo Tantra is really being in relationship with yourself and everything around you. Um, and to do it in a way where you're very connected and you're opening to your inner lover, which mine was repressed, for most of my life, and I'm still opening to it. So, what I've noticed, I'm sure if I were to go look up studies, if there are any, I don't know, but I can tell you from firsthand what I've noticed is huge changes in the way that I think, the way that I interact, um, and just the way that I enjoy life. Um, it's amazing what connection, with yourself and with others, with everything around you, uh, will do for you. And then also to really allow yourself to fill up with pleasure, like to your whole body just fill up with that energy. Um, I felt it, you know, this is my intuition, but I could feel it remapping my brain. Like I'm someone who has never really allowed himself to feel pleasure before. Um, it's very, 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 very rigid. And just the more I do my practices um, at home or with other people, I could just feel the shift. And it feels really good. I don't, it makes me, I don't know if sad's the right word, but like, I just really feel it here. The people our society, our culture is so afraid of this, you know, just to feel yourself, to really just feel yourself, let yourself be your full potential. And, you know, sexual energy is part of that, pleasure is part of that. Probably the most important part if you really look at it from a biological standpoint. So, yeah, I'm really amazed at what pleasure can do to the mind, right? And again, to kind of tie it all back in, I had um, great empathy for that man who took his life, because I've been in a very, psychologically bad place for a long time in my 20s, for sure. Like, it's amazing that I am where I am. Um, and if really one of the cures is to, shift the entire way that you think, just through pleasure, through neo tantra, through connection, through relationship. Like, yeah, man, I want everyone to know that. Like, that's it seems crazy that it's not being talked about all the time, sung from the streets. It's crazy. There are a lot of people out there that have never experienced themselves uh, in a really pleasurable, positive way. So, yeah, I just feel really committed to that, to myself, to deepening it in myself, right? Because if I'm gonna go out and help people, I have to go through it myself, and that's what I do. That's what I'm doing every day. I'm practicing for the most part. I try not to be uh, so rigid with it and do it every single day like I normally would, but yeah, I'm doing it a lot. I definitely feel the shift. The work is happening. So, um, yeah, I guess I just want to end the video with, well, first, thank you for everyone that's helped me get to where I'm at. The GoFundMe has been successful because of you guys. Everyone's been helping in one way or the other. And then, connection, companionship, care, those things are free. They just take effort. They just, take you breaking down that wall of separation between you and someone else. Um, and who knows, especially around the holidays, it may make a huge impact in that person's life. It may shift them. Um, so yeah, so I just wanted to remind people of that, and then that's since that tragic incident, I've been going out of my way to be even more connective with the people around me, even if I don't know them, or they seem like, they don't want to talk to me or things like that. It's okay. I can at least smile and make eye contact. So with that, I wish you guys a good week. I'm gonna try to do these every week, although I feel like I rambled a lot. But I did just get out of meditation. So thank you guys. I'll talk to you later.